G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Flashlight Crazy. Today I'm reviewing the new Weltool F11R Dragon from Forest. This is the new hotspot and spill thrower, the LED. So I know Weltool's been making a lot of LEPs lately and have for a long time. This is the new LED, and this one has the new charging port that comes with this little screw button instead of the usual rubber stuff. So I'm really excited about checking out that. All right, let's check it out. All right, woohoo! So the all new Weltool F11R Dragon from Forest. Love it. Now, I'm very excited. Before I get into this bad boy, let's just go over what is included in the box. So you will get a USB-C to USB-A charger. I think this one is a little bit longer than the one you will get. I think the one you get is actually a bit shorter, but I've misplaced it, so I've just grabbed one of my other ones. But you will just get a USB-C to USB-A charger. Now, this is the exciting stuff. So this here is the first of its kind. I have not seen anything like this before. So unscrew it and check this out, guys. Honestly, look at that. So that is your charging port. Now, anyone who watches this channel knows I am not a fan of USB-C or micro USB charging ports on a light. Reason being is that I don't like the fact that it sacrifices water resistance when you have one of these, okay? It's not that convenient for me, or I should say it's not that inconvenient for me to take the batteries out and charge them in an external charger, right? So I normally hate them, but this is an all new design, okay? So check this out. Not only is that ultra deep, look at how many threads there are down there. So this thing, like, mate, no water is getting in this. And boom, tight as a glove and just gone. That's it. So that is the charging port, the all new Weltool charging port. And I think that is awesome. I have no problem whatsoever having this charging port on a light of mine. There's nothing getting in that. So that's awesome. Okay, so the charger will charge into that. You will get your user manual, F11R Dragon from Forest. Here is some of the information that we will go over. It's a really, really cool light. You'll see in the night shots, this thing just friggin' goes hard. Now, one thing to mention is that it gives you the runtime using these two 2,400 milliamp 22,500 batteries, but it also gives you the runtime with two 21,700 batteries, okay? So I don't have it with me, but you can buy an extension tube for this if you want more runtime. So you'd unscrew the tail cap and, oh, come on. And then you'd attach the extension tube here and then put the tail cap on, and then you can run it with two 21,700s. But what you get in the pack is two 22,500s. So chuck them in there and screw it up. Threads are always an absolute dream. All right, good to go. Now, what you also will get is typical Weltool. I love this. You have a QC pass. So that has been stamped to say that this has been checked for quality control, and the quality control has been passed. All right, so let's have a real good close-up look at this thing, man. So just in the hand, there it is. Very, very comfortable. One thing I really like about this notch here is that you'd think it would get in the way of your fingers, but it really doesn't. So when I'm holding this, my thumb is obviously situated where the side switch is, but my pointer finger, see that? It's kind of like secured by this notch. So that's awesome. I love that. Now, that's the way I hold it. Pointer finger here, thumb on the switch, and then these three fingers are wrapped around the body. And as you can see here, the body's got this awesome bit of, I mean, I don't know if that's called knurling, but just the pattern is, it not only looks fantastic, but it feels amazing to be able to hold and really lock your hand in there. It's a top heavy light, you know, the head is heavy, and yet holding it like this, it's like becomes a part of your hand, you know. It's really, really cool. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's just such a beautiful light. And there's the back there, so you do have tail standing, of course. We've got a thinner bit here, which is nice as well. If you wanted to kind of pull back on the grip a bit, you know, and do that. Maybe you got, you know, super large hands. You'd put your pointer finger here, your thumb, you know, that's a bit of a stretch for me to get my thumb there, although I can do it, but you can still hold it back there. So maybe you turn it on and then you hold it back here. Very, very comfortable, you know. And if you've got the extension tube, you know, even more comfortable. So that's awesome. So that is the emitter. I do believe it's an SFT40, and that is the super smooth reflector. Enormous reflector, super, super smooth. Got the silver bezel, typical Weltool, silver around the side switch. One thing, if I had to call a negative out of this, and I don't see many negatives with Weltool, but one negative, and it's not really a negative, but they could do better, is the side switch. So just have a listen. If you can hear that, it just feels a little loose. And I don't know if that's the nature of the side switch. I don't know if you can screw it up and tighten it. I don't think you can. I think it is just the nature of the side switch. It doesn't affect performance, but it's a little loose, you know. And for someone like me, I would like it to be, you know, tight and just not moving. Now, that's probably just an OCD thing that does not matter, because like I said, it does not affect performance. Very, very, very responsive side switch. Doesn't rattle when I'm, hang on. No, it doesn't rattle when you're just shaking it. But when you touch it, it just, I don't know, it's not really a negative. I shouldn't really call it a negative, but it's just something that I prefer, you know, solid side switches instead of ones that like spin or move. That's all. Now, you got heaps of heat sinks here. Very, very, very large head. The head will get quite warm, not crazy warm, but it will get warm. It won't get too hot, but it will get warm. But you can hold it back here and you barely feel a thing. So as I said, really nice. You can even keep your thumb on the side switch and not worry about it. If you're holding it right up here when it's on turbo, yeah, you'll feel it. Back here, you won't. Now, the dimensions of this bad boy, we're talking, what, almost 21 centimeters long. And the head here is just shy of 6.5 centimeters wide, just shy of it. And the tail cap here is 3 centimeters wide. And the thin part of the body is 2.5 centimeters wide. And then the thicker knurling area of the body is 3 centimeters wide. Now, the way you use this light is really easy. So it's got memory from low, medium, and high. And if you see how it's cycling, that's actually cycling down, not up. So most lights will cycle up. This cycles down. So high, medium, low. And I'm just doing that by holding the side switch, okay? Now, turn it off, turn it on, single click, comes on in the output I had it in. So that's high, turn it off, turn it on high, medium, off, on, medium, okay? So if you want turbo or full power, double tap, that's full power. If you want strobe, triple tap. Oh, Jesus, that is full on. So that is how you use this thing. It's super easy. Turbo mode and strobe mode are not memorized. Everything else is. So low, medium, and high are. Now, let's get it to low mode. We were on low mode. Okay, so low mode here is 45 lumens, 9,125 Candela, 191 meters of throw, 48 hours and 21 minutes of runtime. Then I'll get it to medium, so that's high, medium. So medium is 485 lumens, 88,375 Candela. That is a whopping amount of Candela for a medium mode. You'll get 594 meters of throw and 3 hours 48 with of runtime. By the way, these run times are with the two 22500 batteries. I will read out the run times with the 21700s as well. And I'll put them all on the screen actually. Then high mode is that. That is 1000 lumens, 213,125 Candela, 923 meters of throw, an hour and 54 minutes of runtime. And then turbo, that is 2,100 lumens of power. Then you have, that is 2,100 lumens, 443,852 Candela, 1,332 meters of throw for an hour and 24 minutes with the 22,500 batteries. Now, low mode with the two 21700s is 117 hours. Medium mode, 10 hours, 52 minutes. High mode, 4 hours, 49 minutes. Turbo, 3 hours, 45. So you get a dramatic increase of runtime when you're using the two 21700s, but of course the light will be out here. It'll be quite long. Now, let's look at the beam profile. It is one of the most beautiful hotspot and spill lights, okay? So one thing Weltool does brilliantly, I'm just gonna turn that down, sorry guys, it's just killing my eyes. One thing that Weltool does brilliantly, I'll get it to medium, there we go, is they do the most gorgeous spill, I believe. So the spill, because of the smoothness and the type of finish on the reflector, the spill is so clean. It's just so clean. And so you obviously you've got your hotspot on what you're looking at, but the spill gives you just enough clean light to see anything you need to see without sacrificing too much light from the hotspot into the spill, okay? We don't need that. We want a lot of light in the hotspot, a lot of intensity in the hotspot, so it is shooting out as far as it can, but we definitely want some light in the spill. And what Weltool does, I believe, flawlessly, is they give us clean spill with just enough light. I mean, look at that. Just enough light in the spill to illuminate what you need without going too much or without taking away from the hotspot. It's just perfect. It's honestly perfect. When it comes to a hotspot and spill light, Weltool does it best. You know, the LH1 head, you know, this one, the T12. I mean, there's plenty. Okay, if you want to lock this light out, press and hold from off. See that flash? Now it's locked. Okay? If you want to unlock it, press and hold from off. And it's on. Very easy to do. This light is IP67 rated, can be used in heavy rain. I personally would say that it can probably be lightly submerged, although what would worry me is the side switch. Not the charging port, but the side switch. Don't submerge this, just in case, but I'm just saying if you were to drop this in a shallow river and then quickly pick it up and dry it off, I don't think it would be damaged. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Just because of the construction build, I don't think so. It does weigh about 380 grams without the batteries. So with the batteries, it's going to weigh a whole lot more. And the aluminium here is 6000 series aluminium alloy, which has been CNC machined. So tough as nails. Typical Weltool finish. It's smooth and yet like grippy, which is brilliant. But such a cool looking light, hey? Just friggin' awesome. All right, let's go out to the night shots, and then we'll come back for some final thoughts and prices. See ya. All right, here it is. The new Weltool. Now this is on the lowest output, and check the throw out, even on the lowest output. Gorgeous hotspot with beautiful bleeding, and check that spill out, people. Crisp and clean. Weltool is just phenomenal at their spill. All right, now it's going to cycle to the top. So that's actually not the brightest, but that's high from the cycle, so low, medium, and high. Look at the crisp nature of this hotspot. And like I said, that's not even the highest output, but look at that. The clarity of this hotspot is just fantastic. And now 1, 2, that is the highest output. Oh, the distance, it's just, I don't have the room to show you how good this light is. Believe it or not, that there from where I'm standing is 95 meters. Stepped out, admittedly. So I haven't measured it with a tape measure, bloody long tape measure, but man, look at the clarity up there. This thing is a proper searchlight spotlight. Even if I just go over here, like someone on that roof over there, for example, if I wanted to see them, just lights it up like like the sun. That is amazing. This thing is just brilliant. This is with the provided 2 batteries. So I think it said you get more runtime with the extension tube with the 2 times 21/700s, but this is just the provided setup. And it is more than enough, guys, let me tell you. And then if I cycle, that's medium. So it cycles down from medium, high, low, low, high, medium, low, high, medium, low, but then double click is, jeez, turbo. Man, it's like a lightsaber. Far out. This thing is just really cool. Super impressive. You've done it again, Weltool. Need I say more? Like, look at the trees back there. That's well over 100 meters. And I know this thing's spec to friggin' heaps of meters, but usable light, well over 100 meters, which is very, very impressive. All the way back there. Unbelievable. Good on you, Weltool. Good on you, Danny. We love your work. Keep it up. See ya. Oh, actually, hang on. Got to give you a bit of strobe. There we go. All right, see ya. Geez, it doesn't disappoint, does it, with the throw, man? This thing is epic. And the option to be able to use the 21/700s as well is friggin' awesome, because, you know, if you're going out there for several hours, then you're going to want that extension tube. Now, talking of extension tubes. So from Weltool Direct, you can get this in this configuration for $218 US, and then add another 45, I think it is 46 for the extension tube kit as well. So I believe that probably comes with 2 21/700s and the tubing itself. It might just be the tubing, I'm not sure, better check that. But I'll link it in the description anyway. As soon as this hits Liteshop, I'll link it as well, liteshop.com.au. Greatest website in Australia when it comes to torches. Now, let's talk pros and cons. As I said, I've been looking, I've been searching. The only con, which is not really a con that I found, is that the side switch, you know, I don't like that it makes a sound, basically. That's just my own craziness, but I don't like that it makes a sound. I wish it was just solid there, didn't move, that's it. But apart from that, nothing else, man. This thing looks cool. It's comfortable. It performs typical Weltool. It's a beast out there. The hotspot and spill formation, the beautiful beam, the beautiful spill. Like, that spill is just gorgeous. Check it out. See, that spill right now is on my face, and it's not blinding me because it is just giving enough light to light me up, you know, but it's not blinding me. But if I move the hotspot to my eye, which I will not do because that'll hurt, but that would blind me, you know? So the spill is phenomenal. Weltool has the best spill, man. It's just, they do it so perfectly, so it's not too much light getting into the spill, but it's enough to give you, to illuminate whatever is around the hotspot. It's just fantastic. Bloody love it. So yeah, look, this is a great light. You know, I don't normally, I'm not endorsing it or anything like that. I'm not saying you should go out and buy it. I guess I am endorsing it, but I'm not saying you should go out and buy it. I'm just saying you won't be disappointed if you do. You really won't be disappointed if you do. This thing is friggin' brilliant and makes for one of the most perfect thrower lights. You know, it's not a pocketed light. It's not a light that you're gonna friggin', you know, stick on your belt. It's a light that you're gonna keep in your bag, keep in your car, your truck, whatever. And when you want epic throw, you've got it. All right, I'll leave it at that. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.